located in sections 104 and 232. The strobe ladder will be used throughout the game. Please notify any staff member for assistance. We thank you in advance. Let's go Penguins!
Good evening, hockey fans. I'm Ryan Mill, and welcome back to PPG Paints Arena for tonight's matchup featuring the visiting New York Islanders and your Pittsburgh Penguins.
Let's go! Yeah!
Tonight's sustainability game is proudly presented by U.S. Steel. To the studio we go. Michelle Trecchione is standing by and has the #1 Padre pregame reports. Howdy, Mish.
Howdy, Ryan. Well, the Penguins are looking to make it 5 wins in a row here tonight. And talking with the players and head coach Mike Sullivan, the mindset is just to focus on that one game in front of them and see where it takes them. And next season, the NHL is taking them to Europe, as it was announced today that the Penguins are returning to Sweden. And in honor of that first visit, we are looking at that first visit to Stockholm and our Shenderovich and Fishman backcheck. They faced Ottawa in the NHL Premier Series in 2008, with Tyler Kennedy scoring the overtime winner for Pittsburgh in the first matchup, before the Senators took the second matchup 3-1. And Sidney Crosby said he remembers just being really excited for the opportunity to play in Europe. They had some time to tour around the city, which was really cool, and to play in the 2 games was great. The fans were super excited, and the captain said as players, to experience something like that at a young age was a lot of fun. Since then, there's been a ton of games overseas, and something that always goes over well, so it should be another great experience. Now with that, let's take a look at our impact players. For the Islanders, it is Anders Lee, who entered this game with 20 goals in 41 games against Pittsburgh. He's also one shy of reaching 500 points for his career. And last week, he had 25 goals, becoming the 5th Islander skater to reach that mark 7 times, behind Brian Trottier, Mike Bossy, Clark Gillies, and John Tavares. As for the Penguins, it is Connor Dewar. He has 3 goals in his first 4 games with Pittsburgh after being acquired at the trade deadline from Toronto, where he had 3 helpers in 31 games. He said it's been great to come in and contribute right away. It makes him feel a lot more comfortable, and it's been nice to help out and get some wins. Now let's take a look at your goalie matchup presented by MSA. In net for New York will be Ilya Sorokin, who posted a couple wins against the Penguins so far this season. A finalist in 2023 for the Vezina Trophy as the NHL's top goalie, Sorokin has posted a .930 save percentage since the trade deadline, will be relied on heavily as they battle for playoffs. And down at the other end, in goal for Pittsburgh will be Tristan Jarry, who has an 11-4-1 career record against the Islanders, which includes 3 shutouts. As Chris Letang said, Jarry has been playing really well since coming back from Wilkes-Barre, and that he's answered the bell. Obviously, he's got tons of pressure. What he went through is really hard, and just seeing him have success is fun to watch. Now here's a look at your injury report. All 3 players on this list have started skating on their own, which is great to see. Defenseman Pio Joseph and Ryan Shea are both out with upper body injuries, while forward Tommy Novak, who came to Pittsburgh from Nashville at the deadline, is dealing with a lower body injury. As for tonight's lineup, Joona Koppanen slots in for Emil Bemstrom, and Sullivan said this morning he's been playing extremely well in Wilkes-Barre, and that's the biggest reason for the recall. He can also play a checking role and kill penalties. Finally, before we sign off, here's a quick look at tonight's in-game prize activations. Every time a trigger hits at a Penguins home game, you are a winner. Good luck. Now that is going to do it for us up here. Puck drop is coming up in just a few minutes. We'll see you back here in the first intermission. Enjoy the game, everyone.